give money back guarantee on these, and no one's ever asked for their money back. Once you have one in your atmosphere, you really can't live without it. I've had a couple of gentlemen with another gentleman with pulmonary fibrosis, Bob Wagner. He came to work with me a little while, and I didn't know I had pulmonary fibrosis, and I didn't know he was a heavy smoker either. Well, one day his mom came over to his house and, Bob, you quit smoking, huh? Well, no, he didn't. There's just no more odor. Okay. And he says he can run up the stairs now like a teenager, and he can't live without it. And that's a true story. I have numerous people. I have another young lady that a good buddy of mine gave one to a friend for a present. She had severe asthma. Well, within 2 to 3 weeks, she was off her inhaler and her nebulizer. So I know what it's done for people. Now, I have, there's another gentleman online. Bob, are you there?
Yes.
Now, I met Bob some time ago, same way, running an ad to hire people to come to work for me. And like everybody else, they come over, meet with me, and I have to prove it to them. Everyone's a skeptic, and I understand it because it does kind of sound too good to be true. Well, Bob ended up coming to work with me and for me. We actually became good friends at this point. And just the other day, we were out together. And the problem with this thing is you don't pay attention when you don't get sick. You only pay attention when you do get sick. So I asked Bob, I said, Bob, how you been feeling? And he had to think about it. Well, tell him, Bob.
Well, it's been what, Ron, maybe a year and a half or 2 years now, I guess, right? And I I've had a chronic sinusitis bronchitis issue for the better part of 50 years, really. And I've taken all the medications. Eventually, they didn't work. I would get sick, literally sick, to the point where I couldn't hardly get out of bed 2, sometimes 3 times a year. Where I'd be laid up and couldn't work. So it had gotten better over time, but I was still getting sick. And so it took a while because my condition was so deeply seated in my sinuses and in my lungs that it took a little while. But it's been a little over a year. And when we were talking, my sinuses are clear. I sleep better. I don't snore as much. I could lose a little weight and that would help. But the issue with my sinuses and my ears and getting sick has just gone away. It for me it was a slower process, but it's gone away. And so I've recommended it to one of my sisters has one. One of my other great friends has one. He had a stroke 2 years ago. He's been bedridden. He's never been sick
Bob, let me mention one thing
for
first.
any reason.
I didn't mention this one because they use this process for wound healing. Now, they've been proven that this has been proven because tell them the situation, how your friend with the wounds and
So
stuff.
yeah, so Rick has been bedridden from his stroke for 2 years. Now his wife does take good care of him, but during that period of time, he's never been sick for any reason, and he's never ever had a bed sore of any kind on his body. And so that's a pretty amazing thing. My sister had a dog that had an abscess, and when I first gave her the unit, and within a week, yeah, she probably should have taken the dog to the vet, but within a week, that abscess was healing and went completely away without having to spend hundreds of dollars with a veterinarian. So I've recommended it to everybody. I've purchased units and given them to people because that's how convinced I am when they say, well, I'm this, I'm that, I don't know, they're not doing the research, I just buy it and give it to them so that their health is improved. So I have a nephew that has 4 daughters. All of those girls during COVID never got sick with COVID. Um, it's uh, it's just a good system. I believe in it, and it's worked for me.
Thanks, Bob. Yeah, it's
Sure.
pretty amazing technology. It's just hard to imagine that the strength of this. Now, another lady I met through another lady, she's up on top. Her name is Pam. Well, Pamela had a radon issue. Okay. Now, this process neutralizes radon, mustard gas, cyanide, anything that can kill you, propane. Well, Pam, she's been sending me her updates because she has a gauge and she was running up into the high threes, middle threes. So go ahead, Pam, tell them what it's done for you.
Yeah, so we've had this radon detector probably for about a year and a half. We have an old house that was built in the 50s, and we sleep in the basement. And something told me I should be measuring what's going on because I know Oregon is famous for radon and mold. Anyway, so I happened to meet Ron through my friend. We went and met him, saw the bread, the cheese, and I'm like, I'm sold. I'm gonna get a unit. And I've been monitoring it. Normally during the winter, it would be 3 to 4 to where they say you need mitigation. Well, there's a lot of things going on in this house, and we're slowly getting it together. But since we got the unit, it's really, I mean, it was down to 0.5 the other day, 5 something. It's never been down that far. And I'm going to get a stronger unit. I think I might not need to do mitigation. It's really working great. We've had leaks in our basement. We have to have the foundation fixed. So we do have a mold issue, although I don't see it, it's there.
You don't
And
have
I
it
know,
anymore, though.
no.
This takes care of that.
Yeah, so I'm really happy. Also, we just bought a brand new car. It smells awful. It's beautiful, but it smells awful. It just makes you almost sick. So I'm gonna get one of the units for the car too.
Yeah, we make them for the cars, and you can actually use it and plug it into a hotel room too. You can travel with it. Like I say, this technology, besides it can save your life, it's preventive. Now, numerous people, the first thing they say is, "I sleep better." They don't snore anymore. It
Mhm,
dries out because it cleanses it dries up your nasal passages. So
mhm.
I've had numerous people throughout the years said, "Yeah, I never slept so well." You know, I have numerous testimonials. Gentleman that Jeremy introduced me to, he owns gyms. Darren Hamley owns Snap Fitness Gyms. Well, he had severe allergies from his new bride's cat. So he wanted to try a unit first. Well, he woke up the next morning for the first time, didn't have any allergy problems. Well, he ended up installing him in all of his gyms also. And I can prove to people, when I say can prove to people that they work, because they ask me all the time, I can go into a bathroom with a black light, which shows all the live bacteria. I hook the machine up, come back 10 minutes later, and it's all dead. So there's numerous ways for me to prove the validity of what we're doing. But you got to understand that this process um, can literally change your life and save your life. Now, they say there's all kinds of anti-aging benefits to it. I also haven't had any cavities in 18 years either. Cavities are formed with saliva and bacteria. Well, this is neutralizing and killing all bacteria, even drug resistant bacteria. You know, when you think about all the children today, when you understand the statistics today, of what they're telling you, it's staggering. The new statistics, 1 out of 2 people will get cancer. Okay. One out of 30 kids today are getting autism, and that probably is changing. That used to be 1 out of 5,000. 1 out of 10 get ADHD. Well, this is all due to chemicals. The chemicals that are in our homes, it's a hidden, silent, invisible danger. The one thing that's affecting humanity today, and they found it in everybody's bloodstream, is the chemicals coming from electronics. You have fire retardant chemicals in electronics. You have so many chemicals, and then you heat it up, and you turn it on. Well, you can validate anything I'm telling you. You can find online. Or I'm more than happy to send anybody any information that they want.
It's been in the news quite a bit too, hasn't it?
Well, you mean the yeah, it is the forever chemicals.
That's been recent. Like they've been talking about it quite a bit.
Well, it's passed on to neutral. See, that's the thing we're working on right now. We want to work with the midwives because every pregnant woman needs one of these in their home. The most toxic place on the planet for a baby is that nursery, which creating cancer in children are coming from the floors. All these new hardwood floors is nothing but chemicals. The mattresses, everything for babies by law has flame retardant chemicals in them. They buy all these new bassinets and all this new furniture. Well, it's all press board and it's all chemicals. Well, my process neutralizes all chemicals. You have an atmosphere that is so sterile that it's the healthiest air you can breathe. Now, me personally, like I said, I'm going to be 78 years old. Okay. Now, I was in the furniture business for 40 years. Well, not knowing it, a furniture store is the most toxic place on the planet. The chemicals in a furniture store are astronomical. Same thing, I was in the car business earlier. That new car smell is all chemicals. I just did found an article the other day that just the foams alone in cars are creating cancer in people because it's so condensed in a car, and you're breathing that. You have the dust mites. So cars are very toxic too. People aren't realizing because you can't see this stuff, just like you couldn't see the coronavirus. You can't see all these things and how they're affecting you, but it's changing the DNA in people. It's creating. They talked about sexual identity in people. It's creating. It's what's creating and deteriorating your immune system, your nervous system, and your endocrine system. Now, long-term exposure to VOCs creates kidney disease, liver disease, and cancer. Well, I had 2 out of the 3. I got involved in this after I retired. Well, when I retired, I went for a physical. I found out I had kidney disease. Well, I've only been using this unit about 3 or 4 years. Well, long story short, my kidneys were operating at 30%. Well, my kidneys now, my function's back to almost 50%, which is almost unheard of because kidney function doesn't come back. Well, science has shown by breathing this plasma purified air, what it's doing is it's cleansing your lungs, it's cleansing your nasal passages, but it's also boosting your immune system. It's just like if you went to the hospital and they put an oxygen mask on you with pure oxygen. They know what it's getting into your bloodstream. That's what this is doing, but it's 10 times as pure as any kind of pure oxygen out there. It's when I say it's the fastest form of sterilization known to man, it's up to 2,000 times faster than any form of sterilization known to man. When you have one, they've tested, and I have all the articles. I have every documentation that anybody might want to see now. This company has tested this in world daily environments. All these so-called air purifiers, they call it shoebox testing. It's tested in a closet, basically. Okay, it's tested right. They take a petri dish and they put it right in front of the machine. Well, this has been tested in hospital wards, concert halls, auditoriums. So there's been it's proven on what it does. They've been endorsed by every major laboratory in the world. So by having one of these in your home, I've sold them to people that were already sick because they had pneumonia, they had COVID, they bought it, they got well in a matter of a day or two. Now it's cleansing your lungs. I am very nasally, still mucusy. And when most people spit up mucus, you have color to it. Okay. Mine's as pure as distilled water. Mine is literally as pure as distilled water. You
Well,
know,
Ron, can you tell us a little bit about the deal that you have going on with it right now?
well, yeah, we make four different strengths. I'm offering $100 off. The most expensive unit is $699, and that will do a 3,000 square foot home, corner to corner, top to bottom. It goes with airflow, so it's not like an air purifier where it does, just a small little 150 square feet maybe. Okay, this does anywhere from, when I say 3 to 4,000 square feet. When these were tested, they were tested in cubic feet in hospital wards where they have much taller ceilings. So that's why I say you take a standard home with a standard ceiling, this will go up to like 4,000 square foot home. You'll know it's working because what'll happen usually within a matter of a day or two or three, you'll find your shoes will have no more odor to them. I tell people, smell your shoes. No more odor to your shoes. No odors whatsoever. Now they make another machine. It's called the Power Zone. This unit right here, okay, I can do 10, 15, 20,000 square feet. This is what I used to do in Darren Hamlin's gym. He just bought a 15,000 square foot gym in Happy Valley. Well, I went in and we put those machines on. I sterilized his business in 2 hours. And we went in with a black light. We showed them all the bacteria in the bathroom before, and then afterwards, it's all gone. So that's the strength of these things. So we're offering $100 off for them for 500 square feet, 1,000 square feet, 2,000 square feet, 3,000 square feet. I always say plus. So they only start at $549, and they go up in $50 increments to $699 for one. That's going to cover 3 to 4,000 square feet. Now, think about what radon abatement costs you or mold abatement. You put one of these in your basement, you never have a mold issue again. Remember what I said, 70% of homes have mold. People, you can't see it. Okay, it's proven. It's the most undiagnosed medical issue in the world is mold. Okay, and that's what's affecting humanity today. All the chemicals are deteriorating. There's articles talking about how these chemicals have changed the DNA in people. They know from generation to generation what it's done. I have all the documentation and the scientific literature to back up anything I'm telling you. So, I mean, I could go on for hours with this, and unfortunately, we don't have that kind of time.
Yeah.
But I
I have
have,
a question though, Ron. There's a couple of people who are viewers or guests in the audience, and I wonder if they have any questions
sure,
that they would like to ask you while you're here. I mean, we're coming close to the top of the hour. Just
okay,
to be respectful of time, we can go
sure.
over, but I don't want to have people, going over when people have other plans for the night. So,
I
Dr.
just
Jim,
wanted to mention two things though.
sure.
Things, this is preventive maintenance. What's deteriorating in humanity today is infertility is big time. Okay. Miscarriages are big time. Okay. Birth defect. It all comes from carcinogenics, VOCs, toxins,
Yep.
pollutants. Okay. All of it. It's been proven. All the particular matter is even though you can't see it, it's microscopic and you're breathing them in. It's like a sponge that's been saturated with all these different chemicals. Remember that. Okay. This neutralizes anything that can hurt you. This neutralizes. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's awesome. This is really fascinating for me. I'm on from the energy healing side of things, and but what excites me about this is the fact that um, it's in the air, it's plasma, it purifies, and it's helping the organs to cleanse themselves because it cannot help but because it's going into through your air passages, etc. And
Exactly.
and the thing with it is I believe I heard somebody was saying that they didn't want to use because of ozone, but Jeremy was saying before the show that it really doesn't emit
No, it
ozone.
doesn't. It doesn't emit any. It doesn't emit any ozone. The only ozone it uses is natural ozone. It's
Okay,
been
so
tested.
that is not an
No,
issue.
no,
And
not an issue
so,
whatsoever.
so
No.
Dr. Jim, Eric, I know Eric is really interested. We've talked before. So Dr. Jim, any questions for Ron?
We just have to unmute him. Let me see if we can get him to
Oh,
unmute.
hang on. Sorry about that. Are
No
you ready?
problem. Yeah, I unmuted there.
Oh, good.
I find it very interesting, and I believe you, and I'm actually just waiting to find out how to get one.
Well, just Jeremy, get it through Jeremy, and we're offering that special. And I
have
do give,
I have
and
more information on the website for the Sparkle Experience show. I posted in the chat for the link for anyone who wants more information.
And there's also
And-
the research links there.
And
As
you're
well.
also welcome to call me anytime. Anytime you're welcome to call me, and I can go over anything with you. I do offer I normally offer a 30-day money back guarantee, but I'm going to give, because of this program, I'm going to offer a 60-day money back guarantee.
And
You'll-
isn't there an opportunity with this as well?
Well, I am looking for people, for affiliates that want to get involved in other areas and become an affiliate program with us and be able to sell them to your clients and your patients. So we will have affiliate programs coming up also for individuals too. You know,
we could post that on the website on your guest page too as well. Ron.
yeah,
Yep.
So you can
yeah,
go on
I mean,
our website, thesparkleexperienceshow.com, and you'll be able to find the offer on there with the checkout, and also we'll get that information and post it there as well.
Eric looks like he has a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first, I'm interested in the affiliate program, and I just want to clarify one thing. You said the machine for $699, right? Cover 3,000 to 4,000 square feet.
right,
Okay.
correct.
Well,
Correct.
I'd like to purchase one of those.
Okay, Jeremy will handle that for you.
Okay. Thank you.
And anybody who wants my phone number, you're welcome to call me. Our website is UVColdPlasma.com, but on there it doesn't have the special prices. So deal with Jeremy for the special prices on
Okay.
it, and we'll go from there. And if you have any questions, and I supply all kinds of literature for you for your business. Doctor, what type of business do you have?
I am trained as a chiropractor, and yet I specialize in working on the skull to get rid of migraine headaches, get the spinal fluid flowing, help people with sinus problems, migraines, occipital neuralgia.
Well, this will eliminate most of those issues. I used to have such severe sinus infections that the pain used to be unbelievable. I haven't had a sinus infection forever. You know, that's the beauty of this. It's just, and if you just Google cold, there's two names for it: cold oxygen plasma or cold atmospheric plasma. And you'll see, if you just Google that for medical reasons, you'll find pages and pages and pages on how they're touting this particular process. And this is the only company in the world that has an actual machine that you can put in your home.
Yeah, everybody else is commercial, it seems, well, costing tens of thousands.
Well, there is nobody else that makes one. I searched the world. I found one other one out of Germany it's much slower, and it's a little different technology. This company's been able to dial in and to this technology. When you look and see on our website all the germs, the bacteria, and the viruses, any chemical that you know of, it's on there. It's eliminated. It neutralizes it. So you'll see all that. It's just amazing.
Yeah, that's great. So the area I come from, Ron, is also from the energetic side. So from my point of view, there is a physical, Okay, so there is a physical, the germs, the bacteria, the chemicals, but there's also the other side, which is that spiritual side, which is the divine. And one of the things I've found is that it's not sure there's a physical aspect to disease, there's a physical aspect to people not being well, and to health and well-being and wealth, attracting wealth and all, but there's that energetic side. And that is also where, and I might be speaking, I don't know if I'm gonna offend anybody, but I'll just say what I have to say, because all of those things taken into consideration, there's also the mind. There's what you tell yourself. There's what you feel. There's emotions you have. There's and that's what the Sparkle Experience show is kind of about too, because I help people to get out of this negative thought cycle from the things we learned to believe growing up, programmed in us, and those things. So everything to me works together. So I'm fascinated with your device.
Well,
I'll
the
probably
one
get
thing-
one.
Yeah, the one thing that they've proven too, because today, especially with children, the depression and anxiety is gone rampant. Well, they've actually proven it's coming from these chemicals. It's called body overload. Your body can't process all this. And there again, there's numerous scientific articles.
Yeah, there
that-
is. But what I'm saying is there's still the mental stuff.
No,
that-
I realize that. I
so
know
I'm
that.
agreeing with you, but
Yeah,
I'm saying
I just wanted to bring that up though.
right.
To our audience, because this also, like for children today, I mean, I believe this is going to be the new necessity of life. Just like everyone has a microwave in their home, everyone needs one of these for their home. Okay.
Yeah.
People that it's preventative maintenance too. Even though you're not sick today, you're never sick to yourself. Okay.
Right.
And today it's just rampant. It's just absolutely rampant on what it's doing to the population of the numbers are staggering when you look at all the statistics on health today. It's staggering numbers.
So what do you want? Where do you want to go from here, Jeremy?
Well, I just added the 3,000 square foot one to the website.
Okay.
So that way it will show the actual price for that as an option now.
Okay, wonderful.
That's $100 off at $5.99. So
I put up my phone number too, Jeremy. So if anybody wants to call me direct,
You put that
yes,
on the webpage, on the
Okay.
website as
I
well.
will.
cool. All right.
I'll put it on the
Okay.
website.
So
There's just-
if ever anybody here, because one of the things we see on the Sparkle Experience show is we give the opportunity for people to experience a little sparkle. So you can add a little sparkle to your day. If you guys are open to that, I'll do a quickie because we can do it in like 5 minutes. And it's just a balancing, if you want to think of it that way, as a balancing of your aligning yourself to your chakras and then just allowing yourself to come to balance. And if you want to do that, you can show hands. If not, you can, we're almost ready, about 5 minutes away from closing. So if you want to have it, you can put your hand up and then we'll do a quick sparkle, as I call it. And then you're invited to come on again to share your sparkle experience, because some of this actually shifts you going forward, moving forward. If you want to find out what other people have thought about, had what sparkle experiences are, you can look on past episodes on the same website or on YouTube and check out the episodes, because what I believe in is that we all come together. We have different gifts. Dr. Jim has his gift that he brings to his patients. Eric Walsh, he does one cell energetics. He has his gifts, which are beautiful. Jeremy helps people get through stress. I don't know what Amber, what you do, or what Pamela, you're in the health field as well. And so we all, Bob, he might be off the screen, but we all have these gifts and they all come together. And I believe in the power of the and, right? We add things in that help us to get the best that we can be in health, wealth, feeling happy, and doing the best that we can do. So anyway, that's my 2 cents of why we're doing this, Jeremy and I together, why we started it. It's to share different people's gifts with the audience and to bring people together. And we're hoping people are going to start subscribing, sharing, liking, and commenting and bringing people on, because I believe that we're all here to get excited about just helping others to be the best that they can be, feeling better, doing better, and just helping each other to move forward, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Good. So if we want, I guess it's a yes then. Go ahead.
I'm good.
All right. Okay. So everybody get comfortable and then just sit wherever you are, and you can follow what I say. And it's really essentially close your eyes and take a deep breath, breathe in deeply. And this is called sparkle. And just connect to source, wherever that source is, God, spirit, creator, whoever that is for you, and just allow that beautiful light streaming from the heavens to come through in a tube. You can just visualize fluorescent or a gentle silvery blue light coming through to you, and allow that light to come all the way through your crown chakra, and then just travel wherever it needs to go throughout your body, and just allow that energy to bathe your body in beautiful healing cosmic energy from the heavens. And then as you do that, breathe out anything that doesn't serve you, any upset, any grief, any shame, any blame, any regrets, any sorrows, anything and everything, stress, overwhelm. Just allow that to leave right now, through the window, through the doors, through the cord at the bottom of your feet, that leads to your very own special crystal at the center of the earth, be it quartz or rose quartz or amethyst or carnelian, whatever that crystal is. Just allow that energy to go there where it can be cleansed, programmed with Mother Earth, cleansing energy, nurturing energy, healing energy, the wisdom of the ages. And then when that energy is cleansed, allow that energy to come back up through the cord at the other foot, up back to join this beautiful cosmic energy with this grounding energy of the earth, the healing earth of Mother Nature. Just allow this energy to go through and allow it to go wherever it needs through your body, and just allow yourself to breathe in the energy of love, to see yourself as deserving, as worthy, as beautiful, to allow whatever it needs to leave through the window, through the doors, through the cord at the bottom of your feet. And allow yourself now to breathe in goodness, to welcome all blessings, all beautiful miracles, all wisdom, healing at all different levels, and just knowing that you are beautiful within, without, all around. Allow yourself tap into your very own divine spark, and then allow yourself, allow the energy in of the universe, of the heavens, of the earth, to charge you up, bring you love and light and energy, and allow yourself to get centered, aligned, and energized. And just allow yourself to breathe in again all the goodness, all the blessings, all the beautiful healing and wisdom of the ages and the heavens, and allow everything and anything that's still hanging on. You don't have to know what it is. Just allow that to leave you right now, through the window, through the doors, and through the cord at the bottom of your feet. And just realize that you have access to this energy all the time, 24/7. You just have to open up to it. Okay, how is that? Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There is a guarantee for this, correct? You said a 60-day guarantee?
I'll give a 60-day money back. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah. No, I want people, I mean, no one's ever asked for their money back ever. So the longer you have it, the more you can't live without it, I promise you. So yeah, if when you do get them, one thing I recommend doing too, which most people don't realize, is leave your number one health hazard in your home is your mattress. People don't understand it. Okay. there's so many and they get worse within time. So I tell people, leave your beds unmade at least once a week so the plasma air can sterilize your mattresses. Okay. Your mattresses have so many chemicals in them. It's crazy. All the flame retardant chemicals that are in mattresses, they're talking about how it's creating cancer in people, especially children. It's one thing that people have never taken into consideration. And what happens is it gets worse in time. An average person will sweat 26 gallons a year of perspiration. So in that mattress is all kinds of bacteria and mold and mildew and stuff. And you're breathing that in every night you go to bed. It's in your face. Same with your pillows. So it's very important, guys. So
Yeah. Well, that's great. That is so true. You
yeah,
know.
yeah.
But the other thing I really like about this is mold is the silent what's the word, killer. Can be.
The problem is it's all silent killers.
It's all kind of silent, but the thing with mold is a lot of us, we don't realize we have the water damage, right? And
No.
it's nice that this plasma device can help us to nip that in the bud as well.
Well, that's just one thing, but I want to read one thing. There's not a person on the planet that lives in a home that doesn't have volatile organic compounds and off gassing. That's everybody has this issue. Look it up. Okay.
It's in the news quite a lot, actually.
This
Right
will
now.
neutralize it.
Yeah.
This will
Well,
literally.
it's nice because this does everything. It's not where you have a plant that takes out formaldehyde and the this that takes out this. It seems to, from what you've described, it takes care of everything, and that's pretty
everything.
amazing.
It's
Pretty
just
amazing.
hard. Yeah. It's just hard to visualize that this little machine has this kind of strength and does what
And
it
it's so
does.
small, right? It's
Right.
just minuscule.
About 10 inches by 10 inches, about the size of a small toaster.
So you have to
That's
just
it.
plug it in, right?
Plug
Yeah,
it in.
it's
It's
just-
12 volt. It's 12 volt. Use up very little energy. The only thing they say is never put it on any kind of metal shelving. The better way, it's if you have it up higher, it's kind of better because the actual process is 2.5 times heavier than air. That's why it takes all your dust and your particular matter. You will see no more dust in the air. I tell people, once you have it in your house for say a couple of weeks, take a flashlight and just shine it at your hand. You'll see no particles floating around in your air anymore. It's that pure. Your air will be that pure.
That's beautiful. But I really want to thank you, Ron, and all of you, Pamela, Amber,
Thank you.
Bob, Eric, and Dr. Jim for joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure to
Same
hear
here.
your stories. But so appreciate
Can I
you
ask one
sharing this with the
question?
world.
What state are you, Eric and Dr. McCarthy? What state are you guys from?
I'm in California, Santa Monica.
Okay, all right. Born and raised in the San Fernando Valley.
Well, Eric and I are from Jamaica.
Oh, you're from Jamaica. Okay, cool. All right.
And
Well,
I'm from
pleasure talking.
Dallas, Texas.
You're from Dallas. Well, that's Amber's. The nursing homes are in Merkel, Texas.
Ah,
That's where her father owns nursing homes back in Texas. So,
wow.
yeah.
And
Cool.
Pamela, where are you from?
Portland, Oregon.
Oh
she's
yeah, I was there at the bookstore.
Oh,
Almost missed the plane.
Well,
It's a
me,
good bookstore.
yeah. Well, I'm from Portland. So is Jeremy. Bob was from Portland.
Oh, so
Amber's
you're
from Portland.
all from Portland then.
Well,
Where's
yeah,
Bob
yeah,
from?
yeah.
Bob's from Portland as well?
Yeah, Bob's from Portland too. Yeah, I met all these people by running an ad on Craigslist looking for people that want to get involved with me. And like I say, they all did their research. You're not gonna, it's not snake oil, I promise you.
Oh,
So
okay.
they
No,
did
definitely not.
they did their research. So
But
all right.
I'd like to see this get out to more people for sure.
We need to
Yeah.
you know what, guys, that's what we're trying to do. It's so hard to spread the word today.
Well, I sent it out to a few hundred people, and then I'm gonna be sending out the link for the offer again,
Beautiful.
following this interview here, and then it'll be available on the website. And please share the link if we can get people sharing, subscribing to the YouTube channel. That's going to help to keep it there and bring more
Yeah.
people in, you know, because this is exciting. I mean, I'm so excited to know about this technology and this work that you've put yourself into sharing, because we need this so badly to get away from the drugs.
Well, I came out of retirement to do this, and I didn't get in it for the money. I got in it to help people.
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead,
really
Bob.
did. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so
I
much.
wanted to make a kind of a personal testimonial.
Go ahead.
I wanted to say one thing about Ron. As I've met him and got to know him, I know individually his spirit, if you will, and his personality, and how dedicated he is just to the idea of helping people. It in every conversation that we go through, each time I go and visit him, and when we spend time together, I it's reinforced over and over again how important it is to him to get this out to people. He feels like it's almost a mission, and the money is there, but the more I talk to him and the more I spend time with him, it's about the humanity.
This really can change people. There's not a doubt in my mind that this can change people's lives
Mhm.
and the health of the family, without a doubt. I mean,
Ron,
everyone
we're with you. We're with you on this, I think. Even Dr. Jim, I know Eric. We're all after this thing, this with this passion to help people, right? To help them to be better and feel better and be healthier, and so this is a right community for this.
I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to tell everyone about it too. I thank you so much. So
Well, you're so welcome, and we're going to do our darndest to share the message, and we would love to have you back on the show again, you know,
anytime, anytime.
because we're pushing forward. This is a 20th episode, and we haven't stopped yet. We've been every week, every first and third Wednesday. So really
Well,
Yep. The next episode is the
fifth,
uh,
fifth,
what is it?
fifth,
First Wednesday of June.
which is the 5th of June, and
It's the 5th of June.
if
Yep.
you haven't done so already, please subscribe and share the link and tell people about it, because all the other episodes are good, you know,
will do.
and we do tech, health, and wealth. So we talk about all different subjects with all the intention of giving nuggets of wisdom to everyone on, you know, both on live and after during the replays. Because again, Sparkle goes through the others. It's not, you don't have to be here to get it. It could be on a replay. So
Right.
as well as the wisdom that stays with us from all the beautiful guests we have on the show. So
Okay.
thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
And I guess what's going on, Jeremy? How do we do this?
No, go ahead. You just do the
No, but my screen's changed.
yeah, don't worry about it. It's
Thank
fine.
you guys.
Blessings
Appreciate
on
everything.
blessings on
Thank
top
you.
of
Okay, blessings,
everyone.
blessings, everybody.
Nate.
Thank you for coming. We'll see you on June 5th, and we look forward to more nuggets. And
Thank you.